Antonio Today, the only local news station with nonstop news.
It is what we do. Good morning. Nonstop News starts right now. The only station in town commercial free from now until all the way to the top of the hour.
We have you covered this morning, including a look at traffic with Joy and a look at your weather with Siobhain in for Jeanette. Good morning, Siobhain.
Good morning, everyone. Well, it is turning out to be a beautiful Wednesday. We have kids going back to school and a lot of things happening this week. And for today, it is going to be a very hot and steamy day, though. As you can see, that sun's coming up over the downtown area and across our South Texas area. Temperature's going to start rising. It's warm already, 81 degrees, very humid, very sticky this morning. So kids are going to want that air conditioner on in the car. So our bus stop forecast, we haven't pulled this out in the last couple months. Now we get to pull it back out and dust it off. Time to start talking about going to school, and today's one of the first days for many school districts. This morning about 82 degrees, a little humid. By the time you get home, about 95, 96 degrees, but we're expecting a 40% chance of a possible shower or two, or even a storm popping up throughout the afternoon and early evening. So we'll keep you updated here. In just a few minutes, I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit more about what you can expect.
Okay, been a busy morning and we still have some issues to look out for as you're heading out the door. Obviously, we know with even more kids going back to school for the first time today, that means more people on the roads, and it's not helping that we have some construction closures as well. So let's talk about that. Over on the west side, Highway 151 eastbound is partially closed as you're approaching Highway 90. We have one lane open, and behind that, it's about a 10 to 15 minute delay. Just north of downtown in the eastbound lanes of I-10, we have another closure here. That's between Fresno and Hildebrand. 10-minute delay behind that. Here's a live look at what it looks like. Two lanes open here, so that's better, but you can see we've got most of the highway shut down for anyone heading into the downtown area from the north. I-35 northbound downtown is also closed. That's near South Alamo Street. 5 to 10 minute delay behind that as well. For the latest on all of this, we have photojournalist David Mendoza live from your South Texas Ford dealer Sky 4. He's been keeping a close eye and jumping all around town. David, good morning. No, David?
Fresno,
oh, there he is.
Hey,
sorry, David.
A significant delay here. I-10 eastbound in Fresno. As I pull back a little bit, I'm in the downtown area to try to give you a view of both of these traffic delays. So here we go, moving downtown, and there's 35 right there. There's the northbound lanes of 35, construction delays. Both of these areas are impacting traffic significantly. Yeah, that's what I've seen so far this morning. Just a whole lot of construction. I'll keep you updated if I see anything else. Back to you.
Thanks, David. We'll check in again before 7 a.m.
Well, it's back to school for thousands of local kids. These are some of the districts that are starting school today: San Antonio ISD, Alamo Heights, Harlandale, and Judson ISD.
And as we mentioned, it is the first day of school for students and teachers at SAISD. All 98 campuses and approximately 47,000 students are ready to head back to class. Joining us now, she's incredibly busy, obviously, so she's taking a few moments, and we're appreciative of that, is the principal over from the Kelly Academy at Lowell, Principal Claudia Ramos-Coto. Ma'am, thank you so much for being a part of our morning today. I know you're really busy. Just curious, what is is there one thing that you get fired up for, you get excited about when it comes to the first day of school there at Kelly Academy?
The first thing that I get excited about is seeing all our students returning with a big brand new smile in their face. They've had the summer to recoup and re-energize, and now they are ready to come back to our doors and learn.
Principal Ramos-Coto, it's Marisa Mendoza. Just wanted to ask you, how has the district been preparing your school as well as all of the other school buildings over the summer to make sure that the students and teachers have a great place to learn this year?
Absolutely. We have a great operations and facility department. It takes a village. So every single person has been putting in their grain of salt to ensure that our campuses are up and running 110% for the first day of school. From our head custodians, not just to us, but also our cafeteria staff and every other department here in SAISD. We want to welcome our students that are, we have pre-K all the way up to 8th grade, which are 3 and 4-year-olds, and we service them all under one nice school.
Ma'am, we're both parents here, so we understand the challenges and all the concerns that a lot of folks around not just San Antonio, but the state of Texas have because of the new statewide cell phone policies, the ban. What are you sharing with your parents? What are you telling them as far as the rules and kind of what the expectations are for the kiddos this year?
Absolutely. We will always be in compliance with every new law that comes out in our state of Texas. SAISD Communications Department has done a fabulous job at making sure that we've had the information through a flyer, and we went ahead and shared it with all our families with plenty of time before the beginning of the school year to ensure that every single one of them was aware. I have an amazing Kelly community, so I know I will have parental support 1,000% as we come back to school.
By the way, what's for lunch today in the cafeteria? Do you know? That's all. That's the one thing I really wanted to know. Is it Salisbury? It might be Salisbury Steak Day or Hamburger Day. No.
It might be whatever it is. I know it's a delicious lunch awaiting for our students.
Principal Claudia Ramos Cotto from the Kelly Academy at Lowell. Ma'am, thank you so much for what you do for our kiddos here in San Antonio. Best of luck. Great first day and all the other days after that. Have a great school year.
My pleasure. Have a great one.
It's fun. I love all the intricacies that go into working a school. Another district that's welcoming kids back, Kerrville ISD. Bit different emotion out there, as you can imagine, as they still recover from the 4th of July floods, but they do want to make sure that their students have all the support they need for the new school year.
News 4 San Antonio's Tawny Davis is live right now in Kerrville at Hal Peterson Middle School with details on what students and parents can expect from the district. Good morning, Tawny.
Good morning. Now today we have a very special guest with us, Dr. Brent Ringo, who's the superintendent here at Kerrville ISD. Now, Dr. Ringo, this is not a normal back to school year, so how are you all making sure that your kids are supported as well as the parents?
It is not a normal back to school year, but today is going to be the best first day we've ever had in Kerrville ISD. And so as we welcome our kids back, just to help with that transition after the tragic floods this summer, we all know somebody who's experienced tragedy. We want to make sure our students are taken care of first and foremost. And so school supplies, backpacks, paper, pencils, pens, everything a student needs has been donated. We have USAA, Target, and HEB to thank for that. Our teachers also, the needs that have came about, they're getting to start off the year with everything, not just needs, but wants in place from donations that have came in. And so we have counselors that are going to be on campus. It's not just today. This is going to be an ongoing recovery effort, maybe for months, even years. You know, there's going to be a new normal. We won't get back to the way we were, but our schools, classrooms are a beacon of hope and resiliency for our community and for our students. Just coming together, our parents know that today we're getting back to normal and going to help provide that hope and support for our students from now and moving forward.
And speaking of all the donations, what's it like knowing that not just all of Texas, but across the country, even the world came out here to help you all?
It is very humbling and heartfelt. We have about 70 families within our district, whether they be employees or students' families, that have been impacted. And so those donations go beyond our school supplies. It has been everything from personal needs, just to get families shoes, toiletries, beds, furniture, because we have families that have lost everything. And so that outpouring of support has been truly humbling. You know, I'm a father first and foremost, and to see our kids, parents, and employees taken care of makes me very, very proud, and also shows the support we have in our community, not just from internal, but outside of our community.
Well, thanks so much, Dr. Ringo. I wish we could stay and talk for hours. Now, we're about to see parents in schools, all the little kids run through here, so it's going to be a very exciting day for everyone. But for now, I'm going to send it right back to you all.
All right. Tawny, thank you. About 10 minutes now before 7 a.m. Happening today, nearly 100 people from the Spurs organization will be there in Kerr County to help. In fact, they'll be at Ingram. Not really sure which players are going out there, but CEO R.C. Buford and General Manager Brian Wright will be out there working alongside Mercy Chefs to prepare hot meals for flood victims. Mercy Chefs is a national nonprofit that's been helping in the Hill Country since the flooding. Spurs Coyote will also be out there. Meals will be handed out at the City West Church from 9:30 to 2. And speaking of the Spurs, the full NBA season schedule comes out this week. About 26 hours from now, you can bet Wemby will be showcased on national TV plenty of times. In fact, the Spurs will be part of the NBA's two-night opening night doubleheader. They'll open up the season on the road in Dallas October 22nd. Wemby against Cooper Flagg, two of the league's new up-and-coming superstars. And it will be Victor's first action since the blood clot last year. It'll also be Dylan Harper, the Spurs' first-round pick this year, his NBA debut. So they'll open up on a Wednesday on the road at Dallas, 8:30 tip-off. We'll find out about the home opener later this week. And don't forget, we already know they're playing on Christmas Day. This is a doozy. They'll be in Oklahoma City. Tip-off for that game, 1:30. And then the entire NBA season tips off right here on October 21st. And when I say here, I mean right here on 4. The NBA is back on NBC. Opening night doubleheader, Rockets and Thunder, ring night in Oklahoma City. That starts it off at 6:30, followed by the Warriors and Lakers that night, opening night at 9 o'clock.
Well, President Donald Trump and congressional Republicans are no longer promising to repeal the Affordable Care Act, but they are quietly rolling back the landmark health reform law. Trump's big beautiful bill contains the largest ever cuts to federal support for health coverage. The massive domestic bill and new rule from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services are expected to leave millions more people without health coverage. Between them, it will be more difficult to enroll and renew an Affordable Care Act coverage by increasing verification requirements. Former President Barack Obama on X saying in response, since we passed the Affordable Care Act, Republicans have tried over and over to repeal it, and over they failed. He went on to say now Republicans are trying something different, quietly weakening the law and hoping you won't notice. You can't let them. That is the latest from the Live Desk.
Now your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with meteorologist Siobhain Anders.
Good morning, everyone. Well, we are our first day of school for many of the school districts today, and it's turning out to be a nice morning, a little on the steamy side. Still feels like, of course, the good old summertime. Sun's starting to come up over the downtown. We have partly cloudy skies, and temperatures this morning a little already on the steamy side. We have a lower 80s already showing up, but we're not going to see a whole lot of cloud cover today. Maybe partly cloudy skies. By this afternoon, the cloud cover starts kind of churning again. We will see a chance for some showers and a possible storm popping up across our 4 zones this afternoon and going into this evening. Right now, 80 degrees outside in San Antonio, 73 up in the Bernie area. Gonzales, you're coming in at about 78 degrees. And of course, Del Rio, you're a little warmer, lower 80s already. So we're going to factor in, of course, those summertime August temperatures, and then we add in the dew points and the humidity, and it's running high. Lots of moisture definitely sitting in place. Eastern zone, central zone, and out to the west. A little bit lower numbers as we go up to the hill country, which is good news, makes it feel a little bit better. Temperatures, though, are going to stay below the century mark, but we are going to feel like we're over 100 as we go through the next several days and on into the weekend. Heat index levels, what we start looking at, could see a heat index feeling like 104, 105 as we get through Thursday, Friday, and even going in again on Saturday. So Saturday, we're expecting temperatures to be a couple of degrees cooler because of more cloud cover. We're also going to see an increasing chance for showers in the area as we go through your Saturday and Saturday evening. Here's what to expect for today. Partly cloudy skies, a warm and steamy day. Pop-up showers and thunderstorms pop up this afternoon. We have a 40% chance across our 4 zones. Could see some heavy downpours. Anywhere from maybe a half an inch to maybe even up to 2 inches is expected in some of these areas. Also not going to rule out some gusty winds. So we'll keep an eye on it for you. Keep an eye on the radar this afternoon going into early this evening. And then as we get to where the sun sets, we begin to see the energy dying out and the rain starts exiting and moving out of our area. So just got to get through this afternoon and early this evening. Tomorrow, another slight chance for rain comes into the forecast. So here's what we're looking at. It's the tropics. This is Tropical Storm Aaron. It's over here right now, but it's going to make this westerly turn and then it's going to move up to the northeast. We are going to be watching what possibly could take place near Bermuda as we go through, of course, in the Bahamas as we go through the next couple of days. Now, as we go into the Gulf of Mexico, we have a tropical wave. It's moving into, of course, the southern half of the Gulf, and it's not expected to do a whole lot other than maybe increase our chances for rain as we get into Saturday. Here's your forecast, 96 degrees, 40% chance of some showers and storms. Tonight, the storms end, showers end, and as we get through the next couple of days, we'll keep a slight chance for rain in the forecast. 40% on Saturday, all coming from that tropical wave out in the Gulf.
Live from your South Texas Ford dealer Sky 4, we are still looking at construction here just north of downtown. This is going to be the eastbound or southbound lanes of I-10 as you're heading towards downtown. 2 lanes are open, but behind it, it's about a 10-minute delay. Minimum. That's the minimum delay. So eastbound between Fresno and Hildebrand is where you'll see that. We also have some construction closures on the west side. Highway 151 eastbound as you're approaching Highway 90. 40 to 45-minute delay behind that. We're down to 1 lane in that area. Downtown, I-35 northbound still closed right now at South Alamo Street. 10 to 15-minute delay behind that. All of this is going to contribute to causing longer lines on your way into your first day of school or work, wherever you're headed today. That's the latest for now with your on-time traffic.
All right, Joy, thank you. As kids head back to class today and all week long, most will be eating at least 1 meal there on campus. And I'm not sure what you think of school lunch, but wait till you see how one district has turned things up a notch.
This is a great way of empowering them, not just to make better school lunches, but when you partner with the best culinary school in the nation, I mean, that's just an added plus for everybody.
Big time. So find out what NEISD did for their cafeteria workers, how they learned from some of the best chefs in the entire country, and will be serving up nutritious meals to students all year long. Don't miss that story tomorrow morning right here on News 4 San Antonio.
You know, the lunch workers, they pride themselves on the kitchen
Yes.
and making sure the kids get very nutritious, balanced meals.
It is not a heat up and
No.
just serve. In fact, the head chef there at NEISD told me he's worked in restaurants and resorts all over the world. He says a cafeteria, that is the most well-run and unique organization that he's ever been a part of.